They said I was just a charity case in a rich man's playground. But when their world came crashing down, I was the only one who could save them. And I made damn sure they remembered how they treated me. If you've ever been underestimated, insulted, or dismissed by people who think money makes them better than you, this story will hit hard. Smash that like button, subscribe, and get ready for one of the most satisfying revenge arcs you'll hear today, the Hamptons. That name alone stirs up images of salt-swept estates, vintage wines, and billionaires sipping cocktails by private beaches. It's a playground for the wealthy, and, for a time, it was hell for me. My name's Hank. I'm a doctor. Not the country club kind with a golf handicap and a trust fund, but the kind who actually gives a damn. After getting fired for saving a patient who couldn't pay, I ended up in the Hamptons on a fluke, dragged there by my brother Evan, who thought he could hustle rich clients into hiring me as their concierge doctor. I didn't want the job. I hated everything the Hamptons stood for. But I was broke. I was desperate. And when you're cornered, you swallow your pride. I thought maybe, just maybe, I could do some good here. I was wrong. My first patient was a hedge fund manager, think slick hair, manicured hands, and the personality of a buzzsaw. He nearly died of a heart issue at his mansion party. I saved his life using only what I had in my medical bag and some quick thinking. You'd think that would earn me some respect, right? Nope. Next day, the local paper ran a story that read more like a roast: Dr. Dumpster saves billionaire with band-aids. They mocked my portable clinic, laughed at my cheap tools, and painted me as some back-alley medic who didn't belong in their pristine paradise. Then came the whispers. The cocktail snubs. The passive-aggressive comments from plastic-sculpted housewives. You're not from around here, are you? Is that how you treat patients, like in Queens? And the worst one, my dog's vet has a better setup than you. They'd smile while saying it, pretending it was a joke. But I felt it, the deep, gnawing contempt. I wasn't one of them. I wasn't worthy. It wasn't just social insults either. The hospital board, run by legacy money types, blocked me from privileges. Local doctors with six-figure watches refused to refer patients. One even accused me of poaching his clientele, as if patients were prize fish and I was fishing out of turn. But the worst? A guy named Dr. Caldwell. He ran the only private hospital in the area. Silver hair, perfectly polished, looked like a movie star and acted like the devil in Prada. Caldwell hated me. He said I was dangerous, underqualified, and called my patients low-tier liabilities. He made sure anyone with influence stayed away from me. At first, I tried to stay professional. Take the high road. Focus on healing, not politics. But then Caldwell crossed a line. He refused to treat a Latina housekeeper because she wasn't a client of record. She collapsed in his waiting room. He stepped over her and went back to his latte. That's when I knew. This wasn't just classism. It was evil wrapped in cashmere. And it was time for payback. I stopped chasing the Hamptons' approval. Instead, I leaned into what made me different. I started treating everyone who was ignored by the elite: housekeepers, gardeners, drivers, the invisible army that made the Hamptons run. I showed up with my black bag, my beat-up SUV, and treated every scrape and surgery with the same care I'd give a Rockefeller. Word spread. Then the rich started noticing. They didn't want to be treated with the help, but they saw how good I was. How fast I responded. How personal my care was. And soon, the tides turned. The same people who mocked me started calling me. But I wasn't done yet. Direct hit revenge plan and execution. My revenge wasn't going to be loud. No lawsuits. No screaming matches. Just cold, calculated excellence. I expanded my clinic, opened mobile units staffed by real, caring professionals. I invested in top-tier tech, but kept my fees affordable. I formed alliances with other young, hungry doctors who'd been locked out by Caldwell's empire. Then came the moment. Dr. Caldwell had a cardiac episode. In public. At a yacht gala. And guess who the host asked for? Not the hospital. Not his staff. They called me. I arrived. His face turned pale, not from the attack, but from seeing me. His lips trembled. You? I kneeled beside him, my bag open. Relax, doctor, I said, cool as ice. I'm the only one who responded. All the others didn't take your insurance. The poetic irony hit him hard. He lived by exclusivity. And it almost killed him. I stabilized him on the spot. But I didn't say a word after that. No grand speech. No gloating. Just left him with the knowledge that the man he tried to destroy saved his life. Caldwell never regained his old status. After the incident, word got out. He lost credibility. Even the rich started second-guessing their loyalty. Meanwhile, I wasn't just surviving, I was booming. My clinic was featured in national news. The doctor who healed the Hamptons. Even the same local paper that once mocked me ran a headline, "From underdog to hero, the doctor we needed." Caldwell retired. Quietly. Alone. And me? I kept working. Because revenge is sweet. But healing is sweeter. Sometimes, revenge doesn't come from yelling or fighting. Sometimes, it comes from proving them wrong by doing the right thing, better than they ever could. And the best part? Making them watch. If that story gave you chills, hit that like button and tell us in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? And if you're someone who believes the underdog always deserves a shot at justice, make sure to subscribe. Because we've got more where that came from.